Hey everybody!
Hi!
Welcome to the first in a really long time episode of the Drunken
Library.
In case you've forgotten who we are, I'm Sam.
Amber.
And we are going to be doing some fun stuff for New Year's with you guys.
Yay!
We sat down today and watched all of our videos.
All of them. Every single one.
Because there's one that doesn't count.
Yeah. And that one we didn't watch because it doesn't exist.
It's not real.
No.
So
we
went through
and we found some things in common.
And we noticed that we tend to do certain things all the damn time.
Some things that are pretty frequent.
A little bit of recurring situations.
Mm-hmm.
And we counted a list of things.
Yeah.
And you might be stunned at the frequency or infrequency of some of these things if you've watched our videos, because I swear some of these seem like they happened more while it was happening.
Yeah.
I swear we have to have edited like half of this shit out.
We had to.
Because there was like so much more that I'm sure happened.
Yeah. And, you know, if you don't trust us, which
go back,
is possible,
do it yourself.
Count them.
Do it.
If you also think of other things you think we should have counted,
let us know down below, because
we're going to do it again next year.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And by then we'll have more videos, so it is going to be crazy.
Pretty fun time. Pretty fun time.
So let's get started. All right. The first thing we counted was the number of times one of us burped on camera. Mostly
Any guesses?
This one.
Any guesses?
On the number? Any guess? Okay, well, it came out to astonishing 7. Could have sworn there were more. I swear. I don't even know just what. What?
Surprisingly enough, the first burp that we ever caught was hers.
That's true, which I feel like I'm going to again for a minute. Oh. That's timing.
Hey.
Oh, yep, there it went.
Ooh, there it is.
I like it. And then the next thing we counted
was the molesting book.
Yeah,
the number of
times one of us molested or inappropriately touched a book.
Yeah, made out with it a little.
My mouth was closed.
Made out with it a really little.
The count for that one. Anybody have a guess for that? It was 11.
Ooh.
11.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good considering we only have like 14 videos.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a pretty good average, I would say. We really feel passionately about books.
Maybe a little too passionately.
Probs. The next thing. What the fuck was that?
What was what?
You did a thing. Your face.
Did I?
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't even know what's happening right now.
Whatever. And the next thing we counted was some unison drinking. Drinking as a team, as we like to call it. That happened 14
times.
14 times. And actually, I would say about 7 of them were following burps. Because for some reason our solution to, like, I just belched from alcohol is, like, let's drink some more. Like, the fuck?
Well, logic is stupid. So...
Hey, that's the next one!
The next one! I didn't do it on purpose.
The next one we counted the number of yay!
Which we happen to have said approximately 25 times.
Yeah, I think we only counted, like, the first time we said it in a row. Because, like, one time you would do, like, yay, and then I would come in right after you, or, like, vice versa, but I think we only counted the first one. So if you count every single time you say it, it's probably more.
Yeah, if we said it at the same time, even if it was, like, one started and the other one came in, but we were at that point saying it at the same time, it was just one
it only counted once. So, like, occurrences of yay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but 25, which is
still
pretty good.
Yeah, pretty enthusiastic.
The next one, I would say I am the rock star of this particular thing that we did.
Yes,
we counted the number of times that one of us, especially me, could not get shit in frame. You did it quite a few times also, but I would say that the majority of this was me. Whatever. I blame the left-handedness. It causes less hand-eye coordination. What's your excuse?
The mirrored image on the laptop.
But it actually came out to less than I thought it would be. It was only 28.
Mm-hmm.
in 14 videos. And we had the image not fixed for, like, the first half.
Yeah, so it's fine. The next thing that we counted was how many times one or either of us did a dance.
Or sang something. That was a normal phrase.
Yep.
Like alcohol or
alcohol.
Noodling. Just, you know, any of that. And that came out to
30 times.
30 times. We're very musical. Kind of like that. Moving on to times that we spoke as a team, saying stuff in unison. We did count our, like, Drunken Library intro thing, too, but there was mostly just us saying shit at the same time unintentionally, which is kind of funny.
You're kind of funny.
Your face is kind of funny.
Your face is kind of funny. No, it's not. It's a pretty face.
Oh.
It's a pretty funny face.
Also true.
Oh!
Yep. That's Amber. The times we spoke in unison were 46 times. 46. That's a lot of times.
Hit my head.
She did hit her head.
It hurt.
I'm sorry. Alright, our next category we are classifying as drunk talk. That counts as whenever we just, like, couldn't figure out words. So if we were talking and then we were like, words.
Yeah. If you stumble over your words.
Yeah, or mispronouncing authors' names or just trying to stumble over figuring out how to pronounce a name. Words that ended in just noises.
Yeah.
Anytime we changed our thoughts in the middle of a sentence. Because that happened a few times.
So the dude, it wasn't a dude. There's no dude.
That was 48.
48
times that we were just too drunk to word.
Too drunk to function verbally. Or whatever. It's a thing that happens.
Following that, and kind of similar, would be just the fucking random-ass noises that we make. Like, what are we even doing? Just a lot of, like, or like, I don't know. There were a lot of sounds that I don't know
what you're talking about.
You're way worse than me.
I really like this wine. It's so much better than my nasty sweet shit that I just...
Oh my god, she just drank like a cup of sugar, I swear to god.
It was. It was a cup of sugar, basically.
And,
alcoholic sugar.
Pour some sugar in your booze. I'm feeling musical today, too. But yeah, so there's just the random-ass noises came out to...
55. We had 55 random-ass noises that we made.
And there were probably more things we could have counted as that, but didn't.
Or less.
Who cares? Who knows? It's our show.
Yeah.
We make the rules.
If you think... Yeah. And if you want to argue with us over something, then you have to go watch all our videos and count them all.
Except for Carrie.
Carrie
doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
We didn't even watch it today. We just... It didn't happen.
Because it's not real.
And then, finally, our grand champion shit that we did the most was just, as we worded it here, our visually graceful moments. We did not count personal injury in this, though we probably should have.
Yeah.
But we counted wild gestures and ridiculous facial expressions. So that includes eyebrow waggling, thumbs ups, pointing like this, me doing whatever crazy shit that I do on the daily. That
kind of thing.
That kind of stuff. That came in at 112.
Yep.
Yeah. You wanted to say? You should have just said it at the same time.
I was working on it, but you were like 112, and I was going to be like 112, and because English is stupid.
Fucking English, whatever.
English is
112,
dumb.
Though. That's like...
Yeah.
Had we counted faces and gestures separately, I feel like they'd have both come in the
same-ish
amount. But we counted them as the same thing, not realizing how ridiculously large that number would end up being.
Yeah.
14 videos.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Woo, man.
Woo, man. So that was our...
That's our shenanigan list.
We also have the list of books in which everybody dies. Everybody dies. That came in at 3.5 books.
Yeah, 3.5. We've got The Hunger Games. Everybody dies in The Hunger Games.
Great Gatsby.
Yep.
Because everybody dies for canoodling.
And Secret Window.
Mm-hmm.
So those are our 3.
And Carrie is the half.
Everybody
because,
dies.
in fact, everybody dies.
But it doesn't count.
Yeah, we just didn't really count Carrie for this video because we're not super proud of how it came out. We were not familiar with editing yet. It was too long.
It had been a long day that we filmed it, and
it just wasn't our finest moment.
No. So it doesn't count.
So it's a half.
Yeah.
And then we have the list of books that made it to Amber's top 10 this year.
That we recorded.
Yeah, that we recorded.
That we did for TDL.
That her top 10, that's really more like 30, I insist.
I don't know. I'm kind of looking. I don't even know if I have 10 yet.
But this year, she's added 2 to that list for TDL.
Mm-hmm.
So
far. As far as you all know, I have 2 top 10 books.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's quite the list.
And then we have the 2 oldest books that we did videos on, which were Qui-Gon,
which was originally published in 1904.
Right. And then The Great Gatsby, which was originally published in 1925, which is a pretty big gap, really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like 21 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And granted, Qui-Gon isn't a novel. No, it's a collection of short stories.
Of stories that were like older even than the publication, so we didn't really know if that one should count, so we figured we'd mention Gatsby as well.
As a backup.
So then we decided to do the 2 newest as well.
Which turned out to be Play Me, I'm Yours.
Which was published in 2013, but was also not super well or widely distributed and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not... I actually tried Googling the publishers, and I tried searching for it on popular book websites, and I didn't find it super effectively. I think you have to search through just the publisher, which is a very...
So it also kind of needed a backup for that one, and the second place winner for that would have been The Hunger Games, which was 2008.
So those are the...
oldest and newest. And then we decided to go through and figure out some personal best and worsts for you guys. Which for us, like, we each chose a favorite and least favorite book and then a favorite and least favorite video.
Yeah.
So, favorite books. Mine was Great Gatsby. It's been one of my favorites since high school. I've loved it forever. I'll probably continue to love it forever.
My favorite books that we covered, it tied between The Hunger Games and Water for Elephants.
Which coincidentally were the 2 that made it into our top 10. So go figure.
Well, I mean, The Hunger Games I had read previously.
Yes, yeah.
Water for Elephants I read for the first time the week before we filmed for it. So that worked out. But as when I read Hunger Games the first time and then when I read Water for Elephants, it just immediately, I just loved them instantly. So I had trouble choosing between the 2.
Yeah, which is fine. Whatever. Least favorite book. My personal least favorite was Qui-Gon because I went into it expecting one thing and got something totally different. And it's not that I didn't enjoy it. I just enjoyed it less than other things.
Yeah. Mine, for not necessarily the same reason, was Revolting Rhymes. I pretty much knew what to expect, but it was also just a really short book.
It was short. It's not...
it wasn't necessarily, like, literary...
Yeah.
Genius. It was very entertaining, and I did like it a lot. But of the books that we covered, it was not... however many books, it was the least favorite of them.
Yeah. Stuff. And then favorite video.
Which we actually agree on completely.
Yeah.
Is between Qui-Gon and Water for Elephants.
That's true. Because Qui-Gon was just so, like, ridiculous and full of shenanigans. And it's because the book is so all over the place, and then you add, like, drinking into it, and then, like, all of a sudden...
How do you explain it?
Our thoughts are just everywhere, and, like, I don't know what was up with the, like, rum and hot cider situation that we were drinking that day, but we were both off the walls. So, like...
That was because the rum
shit got real.
Didn't taste like alcohol. It just turned into juice at some point, and then we were drunk.
For a different reason, for the fact that we were able to combine, like, the funny with the content, we both really liked Water for Elephants.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun to do that one. It was one of our... It was, like, where we kind of really hit a stride.
Yeah.
And I really liked that one. We decided to give an honorable mention to Great Gatsby because
there was a lot of memorable moments in our
that
Gatsby
we
video.
Quote in our daily lives. A lot of those moments, like
canoodling,
and then they all just fucking die. And like it's something that like kind of stuck with us after we did it.
Yeah.
Least favorite videos we also totally agreed on, which for us was Play Me and Yours.
It was a good book.
It was a really good book. It was not the easiest for us to do in a video because we wanted to portray the serious issues, but also the silliness.
Yeah.
And also the drinking.
Yeah.
And it wasn't what we wanted it to be.
No. And it's very difficult to convey the seriousness and the funniness, the silliness in the book because the serious things are so serious
and then the funny things are just so funny and like it's mixed into the book really well, but I think when we tried to explain it just came off as really disjointed and weird.
Yeah.
And so that was why we just thought as a video it wasn't our best moment. And then honorable mention, but only because we didn't really count it for other things in this video, is Carrie. We just aren't very proud of how it turned out. We both love the book.
Yeah, the book was great.
Just don't like how we did it.
Yeah. It, like,
Yeah.
It was a day that we filmed it.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. It happens.
Yeah.
But,
it's fine, because nobody watches it anyway.
It's true. And you know what? We don't blame you.
No.
We didn't watch it.
We didn't watch it. We tell people not to watch it.
That's true. We're like, if you're watching just skip that one.
Yeah. You can watch every single other video and skip it.
Actually, I went back later and re-edited it. And then we never posted that because we weren't sure if it was going to be right. And it just, whatever, fuck it. And then there's a lot of moments from our videos that we quote in everyday lives. We've hit most of them somewhere in this video, though, I'm pretty sure. Like the dude, there's no dude.
And the alcohol.
Yeah, and canoodling. Yeah, there's a lot of times.
Fucking dies.
And, I don't know. It's just, we've had a lot of fun this year trying things out, experimenting. Next year is going to be even better. We have a lot of ideas for stuff we're going to do. That's not just book videos, like it's going to be about books, but it's going to be some fun little like scavenger hunty, cool things and like just some different types of more interactive
tutorials
things
based on or inspired by certain books that we've read or done for TDL.
If you guys have any ideas for other stuff you'd like to see us do, please leave a comment or message us. Tell us on Facebook. We want to know what you want to see.
Really? Seriously. Comment. Tell us now.
Yeah. Also, just like us everywhere.
And all of the stuff. And tell everybody.
Yeah. It'll be on below. But have a really, really happy New Year. And thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.